Alright guys, welcome guys and gals, however many of you are on this call tonight. It's really cool that you've managed to get here. Welcome to the Breakthrough to Slim. This is the 6-week fat loss plan that I was talking about on Facebook. Guys, this is a really cool time to be doing this. We're right, especially in New Zealand, if you're right here with us in New Zealand, we're in the midst of a pretty damn cold winter. And as we all know, historically, winter is a really cool time for us to hibernate, to add on a few extra pounds or kilos and just tuck it away under our fancy jumpers and jackets and all of that great stuff we get to wear. So the 6 weeks is really going to be an intense 6-week challenge, and this is going to be something that will really challenge the status quo. So there are a huge, massive amount of diets out there, guys. This is more around lifestyle. This is more around guidelines. This isn't a set plan. Okay, so if that's what you're expecting, I'm sorry to disappoint. This is not a set plan. This is about you coming up with your own plan for the 6 weeks so that you can incorporate it into your lifestyle. Some of you have kids, some of you don't, some of you have family, and some of you might not. Some of you have partners to think of, and some of you might not. You might be single. So everyone's lifestyle is so radically different, and then we have shift workers and people that are working, obviously really odd hours throughout the day and night. So guys, this is the biggest thing. We have to remain flexible here, okay? So this is why I've created this plan, created these guidelines to really help you. And the 6 weeks is seriously what it says here on the screen, guys. It's to radically melt body fat, to increase muscle tone, and to help you look flippin' fantastic. The 6 weeks is going to set you on the path to achieving your fat loss goals, okay? You're going to notice some incredible differences if you stick with the program 100% and follow the guidelines. You're going to see some incredible results. So let's get into this, guys. I want to keep this really short. I've only got a short amount of time to spend with you here. Everything here is a basic overview of what we'll be covering. A lot of it is around mindset and nutrition during this presentation. So they're critical. Mindset and nutrition is critical. So that's what we'll be focusing on today. And then we'll get into a little bit more in depth around those two topics a little bit further on down the track. But for now, let's just get started. So who is this nutter and why should you listen to him? I've actually spelled should wrong. What's a should? Anyway, so my name is Latham, and this is me. No, I'm only joking. This is not me. Let's get rid of that. Why should you listen to me, guys? Well, I have quite an interesting story to tell. I'll keep it really short. Basically, from the age of 10, I have had a condition, and this condition is quite well known, especially in New Zealand and all around the world, and that's called depression. And depression led me into a downward spiral, and my way of dealing with it was to eat through it. Now, unfortunately for me, at the age of 10, my half-brother died in a car accident, and he was everything to me. He would wake me up in the morning. When I was at my nana's house, he'd walk me to school, he'd look after me, he'd take care of my bullies. He was my rock. He was the person I would turn to when I needed help. So it was very hard at the age of 10, so young, to lose somebody so close. I don't know if any of you guys can relate, but he was everything to me. So at the age of 10, I went through some major challenges, and from the age of 10 through to 16, I ate, and I ate, and I ate, and I ate. And I got up to pretty close to 127 kgs, which is huge for someone at that age, and it really took a toll on me. And I've got a couple of photos here, but the reason being is at the age of 16, I knew I was in trouble. My health wasn't very well, and even my doctor told me that if I didn't change now, that life would change me, and it was only going to go one of two ways. I'd change for the better, or they'd be putting me in the ground. So I knew that I was in trouble, so I had to make some changes. So at the age of 17, I met a personal trainer. A very good friend of mine said, come to the gym, and I had no idea what the gym was about at that stage, and I met an amazing personal trainer. At that point in my life, I was a very negative person, and life was tough. It was really tough. So this particular personal trainer helped me change the way that I saw myself first, and then he helped me to get into training and eating properly so that the way I saw myself would be reflective through my actions of nutrition and training. So Basically what I'm saying is this trainer really worked on my mindset, really helped me to see the good in life and helped me change everything. So I now believe that change is an inside job first. So that's where we're going to start here today. So I've been through a lot of different stuff, guys. Heaps of diets, every friggin' diet you can probably imagine, through the low carb, low protein, no fat, high fat, everything. All sorts of different tips, techniques, strategies. I've tried them all, guys, and some of it's worked really, really well, and some of it hasn't worked so well for me. So I'm just here to share with you what's worked for me. I'm nothing special. I'm honestly, I'm nobody special. I'm a qualified personal trainer, but that is it. I'm not a nutritionist or a dietary specialist of any kind. I'm not a doctor. Nothing. I've just tried a bunch of stuff, guys, and I've found a system that works really, really well, and I want to share that with you. Okay? Cool. So this is the reason why you should listen to me, guys, because I've failed enough times to know what works and what doesn't. Seriously, I have fallen off the wagon more than you could probably imagine. And I've gotten right back on, and I've looked at what I've done that has worked, and I've looked at what I've done that hasn't, and I've taken everything that has worked and I've incorporated it into one, and I'm going to share that with you, okay? So here's a picture of me when I was young. That was me as I was climbing up at the age of 13, 3 years after my brother had passed. You can see I'm quite big in this photo. I do get progressively worse. Unfortunately, I don't have a photo of me when I was at my biggest, but that was pretty much 3/4 of the way through. I was a big boy. And recently just come through a massive transformation myself. It's changed my entire life, my entire perspective on food and nutrition and training, and I've come through an incredible transformation. So that's me there, guys, over a 7-week journey. At 104 kilos and dropped down to 84.8. Massive changes, really, really huge. And this could be you guys. I mean, if you choose to do 12 weeks instead of 6, that's totally cool. If you want to do 8, whatever it takes to get you to your goal. So for me, it was 7 weeks, and I've never looked back. I'm so excited. So really happy to be sharing with this information with you guys. All right. So why the 6-week challenge rocks? Okay. So this plan, 6 weeks. Why should you even be interested in it? Well, I'm going to tell you why. It keeps you accountable to the group, okay? So accountability is incredible. It is hard to do shit on your own, guys. It is so incredibly tough. So to be able to do this with a group of people that know who you are, know what your goals are, that is critical. That is good stuff, man, because at the end of the day, you don't want to let yourself down, let alone other people that are watching you. You know how tough that is? So accountability is huge. That's why you see so many 6-week challenges, 12-week rock hard body challenges, the 30-day squat challenge, the 30-day press. You see all of these challenges, guys, is because it's involving mass groups of people that want to get together and train their asses off to achieve a result. If you're not excited about that, I don't know what it will take to get you excited, but that excites the shit out of me. Another thing is that, it's short, it's sharp, and it's intense. So what that means is it's only 6 weeks, guys. It's not like this is going to take up half a year of your life. This is 6 weeks to get you some great habits, to show you a couple of tools that work really well, to help you set your own lifestyle up so that it can continue on forever. It's sharp because, seriously, guys, this is it's a science. It's bang on. It's so incredibly awesome, and there's heaps of research to back this up. And it's intense because it's 6 weeks, and we've got to get a friggin' result. So we're going hard. We're making plans. We're holding each other accountable. We're just going for it. We're rock solid. This is epic stuff. Now, you get rapid results because of the limited time. So if we stretch this out to 12 months, you'd be like, oh man, 12 months that's a year ahead. I can't do this for 12 months. That's the kind of attitude that you'll take, because 12-month challenge is just unreal, man, for health and fitness. 6 weeks that's going to go by so quick. You won't even know what hit you. So it's rapid results because you only need to focus for 6 weeks, guys. Just give me 6 weeks of your time, okay, to help you make some radical changes in your body. And it needs to be rapid, okay? It has to be rapid, because if you can see quick results, you're going to be more motivated. If it took you 6 weeks to lose half a kg, how motivated would you feel? If you lost 3 or 4 kilos in 6 weeks, how great would you feel? I'll tell you what, 4 kilos makes a big difference to how your pants fit. Trust me, it's amazing. So you get to create a lifestyle plan, guys. Like I said before, this is not about you eat this type of food, no sugar, no nothing. It's not about that. This is about you deciding what you want to eat and working it in with the guidelines, okay? So if you like cake, if you like chocolate bars like Snickers and Moro bars and that kind of stuff, if you like ice cream, why should you have to give that stuff up? Okay, if you've got health challenges, and I have to make a disclaimer, if you're diabetic, if you're, if you have problems with dairy or gluten and that kind of stuff, fair enough, totally cool. But if you're a relatively healthy human being and you enjoy ice cream and it hasn't given you issues in the past, then by all means, why should you have to give it up? That's dieting and that sucks. So this is more about lifestyle and making things work for you guys. You actually get to encourage and support each other. That's what it's all about, and that's part of the accountability that I mentioned earlier on. You get to support each other. So if you know that someone in the group is, wanting to lose 2 kilos over the 6 weeks or 3 kgs, and as we post our progress reports, encourage that person, support that person. I'll tell you what, do it because you care. It's such an amazing feeling when you're in a challenge with people and you're helping and you're egging each other on and you're teasing and you're saying congrats and awesome, you hit your target. There's something really cool about that support, and when you receive that as well, it makes you feel good because you know you're on the right track and you're doing something good, and that's being recognized as well, which is a beautiful feeling. So that's really critical as well. And finally, you can actually achieve the body you deserve. Finally, I've cracked the code for myself. This is something that I could do for the rest of my life. It doesn't require me to give up anything that I enjoy. All it requires me is to make some major shifts in my mindset, challenge some beliefs that I have about dieting and nutrition, and just get on with it. So you can finally achieve the body you deserve, guys, which is really, really cool. And you won't starve. You'll get to eat the foods you absolutely love, just like I was saying before. We're not going to starve you. This is really awesome, guys. You get a huge amount of calories to eat within a small window, and that'll make sense a little bit later on. I'll get into that soon, but you still get to eat your cake. You get to have your cake and eat it too, which is so cool. Okay, so basic program overview. Guys, we won't get into all of this today. The main ones I want to cover is a bit on vision. Without it, forget it. Nutrition, don't even start without a map. And a map is just a massive action plan, okay? And we got down the bottom here, training and support. Okay, so training and support we're going to get into at another time, but for now, we're going to talk about vision and nutrition. We're just going to touch on these subjects. Vision, okay. This, guys, without this, don't even bother. Don't even go any further. If you cannot create a vision for yourself in the next 6 weeks, in the next 12 weeks, in the next 6 months, in the next year, if you cannot create a vision, which is somewhere where you're going, if you don't have a picture or an idea in mind of what you want to achieve, how you want to look, how you want to feel, how you want to see yourself, how you want to feel about yourself, then forget it. Don't even start a friggin' program. Trust me, I've done it before, and I'll tell you what, you'll hit your first hurdle, you'll hit your first little hunger pang, you'll forget to go to the gym, you'll forget to take your lunch to work, you'll then go out and buy something because you know you can't afford not to eat, and you won't make the best decision. As soon as you hit that hurdle, you'll think, I've stuffed it up, I'm giving up, I'm done, I'm finished, don't even bother, I messed up, I'm useless, I'm not good enough. Guys, you are good enough. You have what it takes. We're all going to make mistakes. We are going to cheat. Okay? It's okay. Trust me. Everybody does it. Even the most perfect people that won't tell you do it. Okay? Just believe me on that. So a vision is about creating your ideal self. Okay? So I want you to think about what it is that you want. Now, this is a real easy exercise that I've created for you guys. I do this every single time I want to get clear on a goal for my life. Okay, so it starts with contrast. Have a look down the left hand side here, guys, on the contrast list. So I want you to think about all the areas of your body, of your health, all the things that you do not like right now. So I made up an example list here, and I'm thinking about, so I'm saying to myself, what don't I like about my body right now? So I've written down these large lumps of belly fat, this overhang, this fat overhanging my pants when I sit down. It's so uncomfortable, so embarrassing. People can see it bulging out of my t-shirt. I'm constantly out of breath. I can barely walk to the friggin' letterbox, let alone run around with the old kids. I feel self-conscious. I really, really do. When I'm out in public, I like to wear Jackets, and this is just an example, guys, this isn't me right now, but I like to wear jackets or baggy clothing to cover up the bits that I don't like. I'm really self-conscious. I hate getting dressed in front of my partner. Now, this I can relate to, actually, guys. I actually put this in here. This is a personal thing from back in my past. I used to hate getting dressed in front of my partner because of what they might think of how I look. I hated it, and I would never go swimming. I stopped going swimming because, as a male, you know, I didn't want to take my shirt off because I didn't want people to see what I was trying to hide underneath. I was so embarrassed, I was so disappointed in myself, and you can imagine how that feels. Now, as you read through this list of contrast, clearly it does not feel good. So here's what we need to do. We need to create a vision. Guys, we need to create a picture of where we are going. So what we do is we go through each point, and this is what we say. Please take note of this, guys. Seriously, don't forget this. So here it goes. Contrast. What don't I want? Well, I don't want large lumps of belly fat. Okay, listen for it. Here's the question. So, what do I want then? So if I don't want large lumps of belly fat, what do I want? I want a slim, sexy, friggin' stomach. Awesome. Fat overhangs pants. When I sit down, the fat is overhanging my pants. Okay, Latham, what do you want? I want my pants to fit perfectly. I'm out of breath. What do I want? I want to be full of breath and life. Okay, I want to be full of breath and life. I'm self-conscious. What do I want? How do I want to feel? I want to feel self-confident. I want to feel so sure of myself. I hate getting dressed in front of my partner. What do I want? I love being naked in front of my partner. Never go swimming anymore. What do I want? I'd go swimming naked if it was legal because I feel so damn sexy. So look at that clarity list, guys. Imagine yourself as this person and ask yourself, how do you feel? How would you feel being this person? Okay, so how do you create this list? It's really simple, guys. Basically do what I've done on the screen here. Get out a piece of paper. On one side of the paper, list contrast. On the other side of the bit of paper, list clarity. And then go through all the bits you don't like about yourself on the left. And then ask yourself the question, so what do I want? And then create the clarity list on the right. When you've done this, guys, I want you to rip out the contrast list, the bad stuff. I want you to tear it up and throw it away, and I want you to keep the clarity list because that's what we're going to be focusing on over the next 6 weeks, about helping you make progress towards achieving these things. Okay, might take less than 6 weeks, might take more, but this is what you've committed yourself to achieving, and that's what we're going to work with. Without this, guys, don't even start. So what do you want to look like? How do you want it to be? How lean do you want to be? Do you want to feel sexy? Do you want your partner to notice you more? Do you want to feel more attractive to the opposite sex? Do you just want to put on a bikini and look at yourself in the mirror and go, damn, I look hot. I look so damn good. Do you want your friends to be talking about you? Do you want them to feel jealous when they're around you? What is it that's going to drive you forward? Do you want to go to the gym with bulging arms, like massive biceps, guys, with a defined chest and great abs? You know, do you want sexy legs, toned thighs, calves? What is it that you want? Really define it. And a great thing to do is find some pictures that inspire you, like these ones on the screen here. Males, females, whatever. It doesn't have to be anyone that's hugely athletic, just something that inspires you, that really, really inspires you from within. Because that inspiration is what's going to keep you in the game. This type of inspiration and vision of yourself is what's going to keep you going when the going gets tough, and it will. It's going to be a challenge. So you need something to focus on that'll keep you going even when you feel like giving up. Okay? Hope this makes sense, guys, because just don't even move on without getting this right. You must have this magnet in place. You have to be magnetized to something so much that you feel pulled towards it. Okay? I'm hoping this all makes sense. So nutrition. This is the next part of it all. Basically, you are what you eat, and you basically are what you digest these days as well. So we'll be focusing on it. This is a tool, guys. This is really a tool that is incredibly powerful. The research has been done. Feel free to have a look online at the benefits of this, but it's called intermittent fasting. So what does it mean? Well, basically it means for 16 hours of your day, you're going without eating. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? That sounds absolutely nuts. 16 hours, I'm not eating a thing, but then you have 8 hours or an 8-hour window to have your meals, to eat what you want. Okay? So bear in mind, if you're getting 8 hours, even 9 hours sleep a night, well, there's 9 hours of your 16 hours gone. And then all you have to do, if you've had 9 hours sleep, say for example, So from there, all you need to do is for 7 hours not have anything to eat at all. Okay, if that makes sense. So that's all it really is, guys. So basically all we're asking you to do here is pretty much skip breakfast, which is really going to challenge a lot of you, because we've been told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm sorry, guys. When you're trying to burn fat and lose those unwanted pounds and kilos and all of that good stuff, I'll tell you what, you don't actually need to have breakfast. You don't need to eat it. It's not as important as you probably have been led on to believe. The research is there, and yes, I agree. You will find research that supports having breakfast, without a doubt. But what I'm saying is I've tried this for myself. I have done it for myself. Other people have done it too, and it actually works really, really well. There's some massive benefits in here, guys. Basically what you're doing, at the end of the day, you have a set amount of calories that you're allowed to eat that will keep you burning fat. Okay? Really simple stuff. If you eat more than your body can handle, it stores it as fat. If you eat less than your body needs, you will lose fat. Easy enough? So what we're saying here, guys, is instead of having 6 little meals throughout the day like they suggest, why don't we take 8 hours of your day so that you can cram all of your calories into that 8 hours and have some really nice, big, full meals? That's what we're saying. So I'll give you an example of how I do this. So my last meal would probably be around maybe 7:30 at night, approximately 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Okay, so I stop eating at 8. So if we count the hours from there, so 8 p.m, then we've got 9 p.m, 10, 11, 12, 1 in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, let's say 11 a.m. the following morning. Okay, that's 15 hours. Okay, 15 hours of not eating at all. So remember, I finished at about 7, 8 o'clock at night. So that's 15 hours. So I've skipped breakfast. It's now 11 a.m. and I'm ready for my first meal. Holding out till 11 a.m. is not going to kill you, guys. And then from 11 a.m. you get to have 2 massive, massive meals, which will keep you very full, very satiated, and you will feel satisfied because you're not having little tiny little meals throughout the day and thinking, oh, I need something else. So that's how this works, guys. You have 2 massive meals and then 1 smaller meal, okay, throughout the day. And yes, you can have your cake and eat it too, okay? I do. I love it. I'm not missing out. I don't feel deprived. It's just incredible. It's just incredible, okay? So there's incredible benefits with this amazing, amazing tool. This isn't the be-all and end-all. This isn't it. This isn't the thing. It is just a tool. Intermittent fasting is just a tool for you to use, and it'll help you tremendously. Okay, so we'll get more into intermittent fasting. There's research and everything to back this up, but just know that nutrition is critical. Okay, and this strategy that I'm showing you right here is powerful. So nutrition, basically, there's how we set this up is there's macros. Okay, macronutrients. There are 3 macronutrients that your body absolutely must need. You've probably heard of these. It's protein, carbohydrates, and fats. Guys, we need protein. It helps us to repair and rebuild our bodies. When it starts breaking down. It helps with your strong nails, all of that kind of stuff. It's great for your skin. It is the building blocks of the body. We need to have it. Okay, we need protein without a doubt. Carbohydrates, absolutely 100% the body's preferred source of energy. We need it to function. Low carb, very tough. Very, very tough for dieting, guys. Short term, maybe, yeah, all good. Long term, man, I've tried. It is tough. You know, potatoes, kumara, pasta, man, that stuff is so good. How can we not have that stuff? You know, it's just one of those things. We need a little bit of starchy here and there, okay? So there's nothing wrong with having carbohydrates. And of course there's fats as well. Fats are critical for brain development, brain function, great for the skin. Healthy fats, absolutely critical. Avocado, coconut oil, even butter to a certain degree is just awesome. So we need to factor all of this stuff into our eating plan. And on top of this, yes, if you love dessert, if you like ice cream, if you enjoy a little chocolate here and there, absolutely, yes, we're going to factor this into your plan. Okay, so there's another little tool you can use, guys, to help you work all of this out, because you will, by the end of this, this presentation and the following ones to come, so there's a couple more to come, you will have a determined amount of calories that you can have within a day. Okay, so in the beginning, it will be a little bit challenging, guys, because you will need to work out your meals. So your 3 meals a day, you'll need to work out what you're going to have to meet your calories. Okay, so it will be a little bit of a challenge. But I'll tell you what, as you go through the 6 weeks, you will come to understand how many calories there are in meals because you've worked it out so many times that you'll become pro to it. So all we're saying is, while you're on track to lose weight to get to your goal, please count your calories. Once you get to your goal where you're feeling absolutely amazing, then just go into maintenance, which means portion. Oh, a bit of that, a little bit of this is about right for me, and some of this. And then just eye it up on your plate. But in order for you to actually track everything beautifully and to keep on target, you'll need to count your calories in the beginning. And there's this amazing tool right at the bottom of the screen here, guys. It's called Calorie Counter. Jump onto Google it. There's an app you can download for your phone. Get it, man. It is amazing. So that when you're planning your food for the day, you can type in the food that you want, like potatoes or kurma, or you might want some chicken or Mario bar or something like that, or an apple, or whatever you're going to choose to have, some nachos or something like that. You can plug that kind of stuff in and figure out, how much protein, how much carbs, how much fat are in those particular foods, and then you can work it out accordingly. It's not as hard as it sounds. It's actually really, really easy once you get the hang of it. So bear with me on that, guys, because we'll get to that as well, and I'll be able to help you with all of that too. So this is about you. Remember, it's about you and your lifestyle and what works for you. Okay, that's the only way you're ever going to stick to anything. If it works for you, and it fits within some guidelines. Okay, so hopefully this is making sense. And here's just a little bit of research here. Intermittent fasting, Dr. McCullough, amazing guy. Check out his website. There's the link there for you guys to have a look at that. Or just Google intermittent fasting, Dr. McCullough, and there's a study there. He'll show you all the benefits. It's just incredible. There's some downsides, without a doubt, to intermittent fasting, but nothing of a serious nature that I've found. Everything has been relatively positive. And I tell you what, I've been following a lot of fitness models and bodybuilders and athletes and all sorts of people that have used intermittent fasting. And this, guys, I tell you, is their secret to getting so frickin' shredded, so lean. It's incredible. I can't believe I didn't find out about this sooner, but this is a really, really cool tool. One of many out there that you can use. But this will be the core focus for this 6 weeks, okay? So that is it, guys. That's all I have for today. We'll be diving a little bit deeper into the nutrition, the training, and the support side of things a little bit later on. But all I want you to focus on from now until when we start the 6 weeks, for now, is your vision. Where you're going, what's important to you, and why you want it. Okay? Where are you going, what's important to you, and why is it important to you? That's critical. Think about what you want for yourself. This is your time. No one else can decide this for you. It's not about what your partner wants for you. It's not about what your friends want for you. It's not about what your sports club wants from you. This is about what you want from yourself. It must be a personal thing. Okay? And then together, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get you there. Whether it's 4 weeks, whether it's 6 weeks, whether it's 6 months, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever. We are going to get you there. And we're going to do it through this process. This is going to be phenomenal. I've gotten to my goals, and I feel absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. So I can't wait to help you get there too. So thanks very much, guys, for tuning in, and let me know if you've got any questions. I've hopefully by now added you to our event page where we'll host the 6 week challenge, and I really look forward to going on this journey with you. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one.